Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. We are doing another Shop My Stash for this week. I actually got a new makeup bag. I kept getting this ad for Peach Loft here on Instagram, and I purchased the bag. It took about, I ordered it like around September 6th, and it came towards the end of September, so almost a month to get to me, which was kind of, you know, a lot of the comments said you're not going to get the bag, just forget it, just talk to your bank, get a refund. But I was, you know, I track my packages and anything that I order on Amazon with the Shop Track app, and I was able to track it and like make sure that I got an update of delivery, like whenever they were ready to ship it out, so it let me know. I bought this one. It was $22. It's really cute. I mean, it obviously looks a little too stuffed right now because I think I just did my makeup yesterday and everything was kind of jumbled. So I want to go ahead and rotate my products, shop my stash, and pick these products out for this month. We are already officially in October. Yay! I actually have a birthday in October. I'm October 28th. I did my Halloween inspired nails using some of my old eyeshadow palettes. So I kept some of the eyeshadow palettes because they have special shades. Like this is the one that I have on my nails. It's a Disney Misunderstood ColourPop palette. And these shades are really, really unique. So I used them on my nails. I did like a black. I did the OPI Black Onyx base as a base color. And then I went over it with a little kind of smudger pencil and just put it on my nails. And that's how you get the effect of like a kind of cat eye nail. I don't know. I love this kind of effect. So, and I already messed one of them up because I just freshly did them. So I'm going to try to be careful. But I have some of my older palettes that I have just because I keep them for those special occasions, and I love this palette. I just didn't really get use of it on my eyes, so I kept it as like a nail polish topper palette. So that's what I use it for. It stays in my nail drawer. But the new palette that I purchased recently is the Harry Potter and ColourPop palette, and I'll go ahead and talk to you guys about this palette and let you guys know how I feel. It is a good palette. I just feel like a lot of the shades are not as unique in my collection because I do have these shades over again. Don't get me wrong, this is a really beautiful palette. I use mostly the oranges and, you know, more neutral shades. The only shade that I have a weird problem with is this shade called Forbidden Forest. There's some shades, some flicks in here. You can see the flakes of glitter. Let me show you here. There's like actual flakes of glitter and they're not really safe for the eye. I love this shade. I used it once on my eye. I'll try to post pictures. But it's just you have to be careful when you kind of put those kinds of shades on your eyes. So Forbidden Forest is considered a not safe for use in the immediate eye area. So just be mindful when you do have a palette like that has special shades like that, because they're not really meant for the eyes. I would use that as a nail polish topper as well. I'm pretty tempted to do that soon once this nail polish gets ruined or whatever. But I am doing this because I love to use that Misunderstood Villains Disney palette for especially my nails or any toppers on my nails. But really good palette. Okay. If you guys, I didn't really do an intro, but this is where I usually just go through my collection, rotate everything out, and pick new products. This is what the inside of the bag looks like. It's pretty large. It's a pretty large bag. I have eyeshadow palettes. I have base products, some random new mascaras that I'm trying. And then all my eyebrow products are in here. So I have a liner that I've been testing. This is the Essence Lash Princess Liner in black. It isn't my favorite. I feel like that it's too chubby and it's kind of hard to control because it is such a short hold on the eye, but I'm still testing it. I also have my eyebrow products in here, so my Essence Make Me Brow, my e.l.f. Wow Brow, my Essence Brow Gel, the Eye Proof Eye Base from NARS, the eyeshadow Tinted Smudge Proof Eyeshadow Primer Base. I have a pencil from Real Techniques that I use to blend out the primer, and then I have a liner from ColourPop and my e.l.f. Ultra Precise Brow Pencil. So these products just kind of live in here because those are what I use every day. For base products, I had the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I got some really good use of this. I love this primer a lot. It's one of my holy grail primers. I would definitely repurchase once I'm done with it. The powder from Rare Beauty in the shade Light. I also got really good use of this. If anything, I'll show you guys right now. I'm almost halfway done with this powder, and that's surprising because it's just been a powder that I have really been enjoying. I would repurchase this one as well. My Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Powder in medium. I'm going to keep it in here. I want to finish this up this year. So it just kind of stays in one of the side pockets. This is a beautiful bag. It has little side pockets so you can put stuff in. What else here? I have some mascaras. I opened up the highly rated mascara from Milani because I threw away the Rare Beauty Mini and the Double Trouble mascara from Essence that was just too big and not really working for me. So I only have my Lash Princess Curl and Volume and the new highly rated mascara. And so far, you guys, I can tell you this is a favorite mascara for me. I love the formulation and how it looks on my eyelashes. So I will say this is probably going to be a repurchase. Another base product that I had in here was the one that always stays in here, the Becca Light Shifter Dewy Tint. I am so excited to continue to use this throughout the year, especially with the colder months right around the corner, because I want to make sure that I get use of them. Dang it, I already did my nail. I'm probably going to have to redo that one, but that's okay. Love this. I'm going to continue to use it. It's going to just stay in here. I also have a lash curler because I'm using lash curler again since I need to get my eyelashes lifted again, but I'm probably not going to do that for a while just because I've been loving how my real lashes look. I have been using the Ordinary Brow and Lash Serum and it's been helping. I have also a Kiss Strip Lash Adhesive because I did wear falsies yesterday, but I already lost one. So, been keeping that in here. I have my eye booster from BH Cosmetics, which I'll just probably keep in here when I do use glitters. I use that. For base products, I have 2 concealers and 2 base products. So the first one is the Merit Stick in Ochre. This is the Perfecting Complexion Stick, and I love this one. It's really good on my skin. This has actually been one of my favorites to reach for. I kind of want to keep it around a little bit longer, but I want to make sure I get more use of my other products as well. It's just a really good base product in my opinion for me, and I really do enjoy it. I know they did reformulate, or not reformulate, they made bigger size of this and it has more product in it, but I have my old one. And then the Beauty Blender Bounce Skin Tint as well. The One Size Patrick Star Turn Up the Base Butter Silk Concealer is really good. I was comparing it to the Rare Beauty because they remind me a lot of each other, and they do remind me a lot of each other. You can see that I've gotten my use of my Rare Beauty one. I like them both. I think they're really good under the eyes, really hydrating. Love that. The next compartment here, I have all of my cheek products. I use the Revolution Ultra Cream Bronzer in medium. I like this one so much. It's really smooth. It gives an airbrush effect on the cheeks. I really do like this one. I wish I would have gone with light, but medium still works for me really well. But 2 blush shades that are in here, Tarte Delight and Tarte Seduce. Really good, or I'm sorry, Tarte Expose. This is Tarte Delight, really pretty. I reached more for Expose just because I did do more nude looks and I wanted to reach for this one. I'm digging my nails everywhere, but this is the shade. Really pretty neutrals. I also have my Hourglass palette in here just because I know they released some holiday palettes, but I want to use the one that I have in my collection. And I've been using this one, so it's just going to kind of stay in here for a little bit longer. Let's see here. Oh my gosh, you guys. I had so much fun using these products. The Hoola Benefit bronzer, I loved it so much. Really good original bronzer, and I like to reach for it. The blush in You Got Me Blushin' from Revolution is a favorite. 10 out of 10. Would recommend. Long lasting, really easy to blend out. Beautiful, beautiful. Why do they always have to do the yard when I'm filming? I don't know what it is about it, but every time I film a video, there's yard workers here. And it's maybe because I always film on Mondays, and could just be a thing. But this is the Spotlight liquid highlighter from Flower Beauty. Love it. Really good highlighter. It reminds me a lot of the ones from packaging from Charlotte Tilbury. Really pretty. I have also the Cheek Color Enjoy. I'm going to put this one back. I did get some uses of it. Not as much as I wanted to, but I did get use of it. And let's get into the another base product is the MAC Real Glow highlighters. These are really, really beaming and a little bit too much for my liking. I'm starting to like more natural looking highlighters, but these are like blinding highlighters, and I think that that's just because, you know, that was a style for a while. But for me, I mean, I like it, but I didn't reach for them as much. Only maybe once or twice because they're really blinding. Eyeshadow palettes, I had the Orchid Unite from ColourPop, as well as the Hogwarts palette. Oh, I cannot open this one. This is so hard for me to open. And I already did my nails twice, and I don't want to do that again. So this is what this palette looks like. Very pretty, very purple, really, really pretty shades. But I'm going to put this one back for a while. I also use my Natasha Love palette. I love this palette a lot. Hence the name, Mini Love. It's really good, really easy to use. I love this shade right here. This is the shade in You. It is just so pretty. Oh, it looks really pretty with the Orchid Unite palette as well. Worked really nice. And then last but not least, the other palette that I had in here was the Charlotte Tilbury Instant Eye Palette in Pillow Talk. Love this palette. Really, really enjoyed this formulation from Charlotte Tilbury. Every time I reach for this palette, I fall in love with it again because it's just that good. I also had the Dazzle Stick from KVD. I wore it yesterday when I went and had a little like date night, and it's really pretty. Really easy to use. Love that one. And then I have two liners. I brought out these from ColourPop. I don't really know the names because they rubbed off, unfortunately, but I use these in combination with the palettes and the Harry Potter palette as well from ColourPop. So let's put these back and let's pick out new products. Okay. So I didn't really show you guys me picking out the products because I'm kind of just like, you know, just because I was moving everything around in my room, everything is reorganized and I didn't want to bother with just kind of moving everything around in a specific area. My nails are different. I am filming this on a separate day because I ran out of time. So what happened was I filmed my first portion of my project pan, and then I stopped because my husband came home and I had to organize some things, and then we ended up switching our whole bedroom around, so it was just kind of a thing. And here I am a couple days later. I already started using some of the products in here, so I'll talk about that. This is today we are on officially today is Friday, so I usually am kind of late to this. I think I've just been kind of just using whatever I have in my vanity and my project pan because I've just been, like I said, it's been busy. So let's just quickly review what the products that I picked out. First product here is the e.l.f. powder. This is the Camo Powder Foundation in the shade 280N. I love this powder. I've talked about it previously. It's just so good. I also have picked out a primer. It's the Revolution Candy Haze. Gotten a lot of use of this primer. I really like it. It's really hydrating. The concealer that I picked is the Sephora Best Skin Ever Full Coverage Multi-Use. Really enjoy this one. The highly rated mascara I talked about that's in here. I have the Western Atelier Foundation for this week. So I have the shade 2 and 4. And I just mix the two shades back and forth. Then I have some liners. I have my Essence Lash Princess and the Princess Mascara, so I've been using those as well. And then I have two single shadows from ColourPop. I have the shade Rooftop Cocktails, which is a pretty kind of shift. I thought this would be really fun to play with for the fall. And the shade in Moonwalk, which is also very pretty and unique. And if you want me to swatch them, I'll swatch them for you guys. This is really pretty. So that's Moonwalk. And then Rooftop Cocktails is also another one that I've been using a lot. I actually used it a couple days ago with the Nightmare Before Christmas and Disney ColourPop palette from, they did a collab. So Rooftop Cocktails and Moonwalk. Very pretty, unique shades. I'm so excited to use these this week. I've been kind of, like I said, kind of a little bit late to this video. I've been a lot going on. So in the middle compartment here, I talked about I have my primers and my eyebrow products. I've been currently using the e.l.f. Ultra Precise Brow Pencil, and I've been loving it. I've been obsessed. I've given my pomades a little bit of a break, so I've been using that. And then I just have my Essence Lash and Brow Gel and the Essence Make Me Brow. And then I have a little e.l.f. Wall Brow. So that's what's in here. And then, let's see, hopefully you're in frame. I have some palettes that I picked out for this week because I've been wanting to like reach for my actual palettes. I've been using the Natasha Denona, this is a Metropolis palette a lot. Love this palette so much. Been using this one. I also just recently brought in my Natasha Denona Bronze palette again because I've been using this color story. These color stories remind me of the new palettes that are releasing from ABH and Natasha Denona, so I pulled these two out. I figured why not get use of these palettes that I already have in my collection because the color stories remind me a lot of them. Especially this one reminds me a lot of the new Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. It's the Plush Like Me from ColourPop. And my beautiful bronze palette. I put in two nude stick shades in the nude and body language. These are from my project pan. I'm just using these for usage goals. So I have these in my current project pan, but I pulled them in my Shop My Stash because I want to make sure I get use of them. I haven't used them much since my project pan. They were in there for usage. I set a goal that I wanted to use these a couple times before the end of the year. So those are the two shades that I want to reach for the most. For bronzer, I have the Soul Body Bronzer in Light. I love this bronzer so much. I've been using it a lot. Really like this formulation. And the Shady Base Bronzer from Fenty Beauty that I had on a previous project pan, but it's currently in my collection as just using it as a bronzer. The shade from Odin's Eye and the Alva Fruit Blusher in Sweet Peach. Beautiful, beautiful shade. Then I have a bunch of gel on my freaking hands. I'm doing a face mask, so I have it everywhere now. It's a charcoal infused face mask, which is great. Then I have my Merit stick. This is the Kava Highlighting Balm. I'm using this one. So those are the products that I picked out for this week's Shop My Stash. I hope that you guys enjoy this Shop My Stash. I hope that you guys don't mind me not necessarily going into my collection and picking the products out myself, just because I wasn't in a hurry, and I'm trying to like do my best to make sure I get use of my collection. So, and I talked about this bag. It's a Peach Soft bag that I get advertised for on Instagram, and I finally purchased it. So that is what this is. I'm trying to organize everything so it closes. And that is my Shop My Stash. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys have a good day, night, wherever you guys are, whenever you do see this video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!